Cupertino, in the annals of Apple history, certain milestones guide its chronology: the Macintosh, the iMac, the iPod, the first iPhone. Many Apple watchers believe the 10th anniversary iPhone, expected to be unveiled September 12, could be another. The premium iPhone, reports say it could be called the iPhone 8, iPhone 10 or even iPhone X, is expected to showcase a design overhaul, including a high-resolution and energy-efficient OLED glass display, wireless charging, better waterproofing, 3D facial recognition and a virtual home button. All those new additions will be costly, with the price hovering above $1,000, according to media reports, roughly $350 more than the cheapest iPhone 7. The big reveal comes as iPhone sales are stagnating and the world's most valuable public company faces pressure to innovate beyond the incremental improvements that have marked recent versions of the device, which is the economic engine that powers the company. The market has been waiting for some time for such a milestone from Apple to shake things up anew, said John Jackson, a Boston-based analyst for IDC. I suspect there's going to be enough demand for the new iPhone to give Apple some landmark quarters in the future. While expectations for the anniversary model have soared, the Cupertino tech giant is also expected to unveil 2 updated models of the current iPhone, providing consumers with a more affordable option. Other products expected to be showcased at the company's annual product launch, to be held for the first time in the Steve Jobs Theater at Apple's brand new Spaceship campus, include a new watch with LTE cellular connection and an Apple TV with 4K and HDR compatibility. The new watch will allow users to receive notifications and data even without a nearby iPhone. The new Apple TV will be able to stream high-end content, including shows and movies that Apple hopes to produce itself in the future, and possibly synchronize with the HomePod home speaker, introduced at the company's Worldwide Developers Conference in June. With all the new products and the upcoming iOS 11 operating system, Apple may have enough for a blockbuster holiday season, says creative strategies analyst Carolina Milanese. Some of the new iPhone's expected features are already in short supply, like OLED screens, which add to the high-end price point, says CCS Insight analyst Jeff Blaber. OLED screens, which allow a sharper resolution with less battery consumption than an LED screen, are manufactured by a limited number of suppliers worldwide, possibly constraining Apple's ability to keep up with consumer demand. Many of the other new features are already common within the smartphone market. Some technologies, like wireless charging, have been around for nearly a decade. Others, like 3D sensors, have been recently introduced by competitors like Samsung and LG. But analysts say this is nothing new for Apple, which typically waits for its competitors to adopt new technology and then improves it. Innovation in smartphones over the past 2-3 years has been elusive for Apple, said Brian Blau, Gartner's research vice president who specializes in Apple. They wait until they refine it. If that is what happens in September, it's going to be a great opportunity for Apple. But the real innovation for Apple is not in the bells and whistles attached to the new iPhone, several analysts say. They believe ARKit, Apple's new platform for augmented reality, will open doors for iPhone users and developers alike and may even revolutionize how consumers use smartphones by allowing computer-generated images or videos to be layered on top of a user's real-world view. ARKit will not be available until later this year when iOS 11 arrives. But early videos and photos from ARKit developers layering three-dimensional graphics, like IKEA furniture and lifelike zombies, into real-world settings have been very promising, they say. The new iPhone, if equipped with the rumored 3D sensors in the front, reconfigured cameras in the back and OLED display, may be the perfect companion for ARKit. Even if Apple has other announcements at the event, I think the game changer is already there with ARKit, said Blau. It's going to be a new type of computing. It represents a new opportunity for developers to bring forth a new user experience that's not been available before.